Archangel Michael says, "A sudden shift is approaching like a shadow creeping over the horizon. The winds of destiny have begun to stir, whispering secrets of sorrow that threaten to fall upon someone you hold dear. Their path is moments away from breaking under the weight of what's coming. Yet heaven has opened this message because you are the key to stopping it. Even now, unseen forces are moving, reshaping the course of events without their knowledge. The clock has begun ticking, each second pulling them closer to the edge of a life-altering loss. If you feel chills as you read this, know it is not by chance. It is a divine sign meant to awaken your spirit to act before it's too late. Tonight, while the world sleeps, a silent war brews in the unseen realm. The one you love has unknowingly stepped into the path of danger. And if left unprotected, their joy, their future, and even their very peace may be stolen away. Yet, despite this looming darkness, a single choice from you can break the chains of this fate. You are not reading these words by accident. Your heart has been chosen because it carries the strength to intercede and rewrite what is written. The heavens have sent this urgent message because without you their destiny may collapse into tragedy. Type Amen to get blessing. 333 Archangel Michael says there is a ripple in their life, a warning unseen by human eyes but felt in their spirit. They have tried to hide their struggles, masking their fear behind smiles, but inside they are trembling. The force of this approaching devastation is unlike anything they've faced before. From a distance you might feel powerless, yet in truth divine energy is drawn to your hands, your prayers, your spoken words. You have been given a rare authority to shield them from harm. Heaven sees you as the barrier standing between them and destruction. There are whispers from angels surrounding you right now. They are pleading for you to hear this message fully, to let it sink deep within, because what you do next determines if this loss will be stopped or allowed to strike. You've always felt a connection to this person beyond ordinary bonds. It's because your soul was designed to protect theirs. The moment you acknowledge this calling, heavenly warriors will be dispatched to reinforce your strength. They will move through time and circumstance, shifting outcomes in ways no human mind can comprehend. This is your divine appointment to rescue them. Type Amen to get blessing. 517. At this very moment, forces of darkness are working relentlessly against your loved one. They have set traps in places unseen, aiming to strip away something precious from them. This could be their health, their freedom, their hope, or even their very life's direction. You may have felt strange waves of unease recently, moments when your heart raced without reason or your dreams carried warnings that left you unsettled. Those were not random sensations, they were spiritual alarms meant to guide you toward this exact moment. Heaven has been watching closely, knowing that you and only you have the courage to rise against this tide of loss. The burden feels heavy, yet your spirit has been fortified with celestial strength since the day you first loved this person. That love is now the weapon that will break every chain of misfortune surrounding them. Step forward boldly in faith, for every breath you take in alignment with this message draws them further from danger. Every moment you hold on to this divine instruction, unseen angels push back against the devastating fate stalking them. Type Amen to get blessing. 842. The ground beneath their feet is fragile, ready to shatter under the weight of upcoming trials. They do not see it yet, but you can sense it as though your soul is tethered to theirs. This is why you've been restless, why your heart has felt heavier than usual. It's the spiritual bond alerting you of the storm. There is a choice placed before you now to act and intercept the darkness, or to stay silent and watch from afar as the loss unfolds. Heaven trusts you will not turn away because your love was placed in their life for this very purpose. Even when you feel like you've been ignored or misunderstood, every act of compassion, every whispered prayer has been recorded in Heaven's book. Those moments are now becoming divine seeds ready to blossom into miracles. You are closer than you think to preventing what others cannot even see coming. The one you love will never know the full extent of the danger they've escaped, only that mysteriously everything shifted in their favor. And in the unseen realm, it will be known that it was your courage, your action, and your heart that changed their destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 729. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "This is not merely a warning but an opportunity for transformation. The loss that seeks to destroy them can instead be turned into a blessing so profound it will alter both of your lives forever. But only if you heed this message with the seriousness it demands." The enemy thought they could break this person's spirit, strip them of hope and leave them shattered, but they underestimated the divine bond between you. They didn't account for the spiritual authority you carry when you stand firm for someone you love. Heaven is aligning resources in your favor. As you read these words, every step you take in response to this divine call will summon protection, favor, and breakthroughs beyond your imagination. This is the kind of moment that reshapes destinies and births miracles witnessed for generations. Already angels are moving toward the one you love, surrounding them with unseen shields. Their future is hanging by a thread, but that thread is now reinforced by heavenly power, woven by your willingness to fight for them. Type Amen to get blessing. 604. Archangel Michael says, "The moment you decided to read this message, a divine chain reaction began in the spiritual realm. The dark forces plotting devastation for the one you love were caught off guard. They did not expect you to awaken to your purpose in time. Yet here you are standing as their unseen guardian. Your courage has drawn heavenly light into the shadows surrounding this person. With each passing second, this light pierces through barriers that were meant to trap them. The enemy is losing ground because your presence has altered the atmosphere of their destiny. There will soon be signs, small but undeniable, that this person is being supernaturally protected. They may narrowly escape a danger, receive unexpected help, or suddenly feel an unexplainable sense of peace. Know that these are results of your alignment with Heaven's plan. In days to come, you might feel unusual strength or moments of overwhelming clarity. These are not coincidences, but heavenly reinforcements preparing you for the final act of protection that will completely dismantle the loss heading toward the one you cherish. Type Amen to get blessing. 992. In the silence of unseen moments, angels have gathered around you, whispering encouragement into your spirit. They know the road ahead won't be easy, but they also know the power flowing through your heart is unstoppable when fueled by divine purpose. Every step you take now sends ripples through time, altering future events for this loved one. It is as though you are walking ahead of them, clearing the path from hidden traps they would otherwise fall into. This is a sacred mission given to very few. Sometimes you will feel like the weight is too much, like you're standing alone. But in truth, entire legions of celestial warriors march beside you, unseen yet fiercely committed to your cause. They have been ordered to respond to your faith, your voice, your commands of protection. Soon you will witness a dramatic shift in circumstances that seemed impossible to change. Where there was despair, hope will flourish. Where loss seems certain, restoration will emerge in miraculous ways that leave even skeptics speechless. Type Amen to get blessing. 771. The one you love may never fully understand how close they were to devastation. They may only notice the aftermath. Doors opening that should have stayed closed. Enemies retreating without explanation. Opportunities appearing out of nowhere. This is because you have stepped into your divine authority. You are becoming a bridge between what was meant for harm and what heaven has destined for good. This is not just about saving them. It is about awakening a future filled with unimaginable blessings. Your connection with this person is no ordinary bond. It was divinely woven long before you even knew each other. Designed for a time such as this, that unshakable pull you feel toward them is evidence that your souls were meant to shield one another in life's fiercest battles. When the day comes that they face the truth of what almost happened, gratitude will overflow. They will look at you differently, sensing a silent power that changed everything when no one else even knew a storm was near. Type Amen to get blessing. 411. The night is often darkest just before dawn, and the same is true for this unfolding journey. There may still be moments ahead where danger seems closer than ever, where hopelessness tries to whisper in your ear, but remember, darkness trembles when light stands firm. You are not just reacting to fate, you are rewriting it. What was meant to destroy the one you love is being overturned brick by your unwavering choice to stand and protect them. Heaven delights in this courage and responds with waves of divine intervention. Soon you will notice dreams becoming vivid and meaningful. Messages will be delivered through visions, unexpected encounters, and subtle nudges guiding your next steps. Each sign is a piece of the larger puzzle leading toward their complete rescue. The spiritual realm knows time is running short, which is why this message reached you now. Every moment counts, but your alignment with this divine call ensures that when the climax of danger arrives, you will already have secured their safety. Type Amen to get blessing. 685. Archangel Michael says, a powerful shift is drawing near. The one you love is destined for greater things than this approaching tragedy would allow. Heaven refuses to let their destiny be stolen, and you are the instrument chosen to ensure it remains intact. This mission is not about fear but empowerment. It is a declaration to every dark force that love backed by heaven cannot be broken. Your actions in the coming days will echo through eternity as a testament to divine protection. There will be a moment soon when you feel an overwhelming surge of spiritual energy. It may come while you are alone, perhaps in prayer or quiet reflection. This is the final activation, sealing your role as a divine protector over this person's fate. When this surge arrives, speak words of blessing and life over them. Even if they cannot hear you, the spiritual world will hear, and chains will snap, barriers will crumble, and their path will clear. This is the moment everything turns in their favor. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Archangel Michael says, as dawn approaches, an invisible battle intensifies around the one you love. Forces of darkness still cling desperately, trying to pull them into despair and ruin. But every breath you take while holding on to this divine instruction adds a layer of heavenly armor to shield them. The divine realm has already mapped out an escape path for them. It is hidden from human eyes but illuminated by celestial fire. With your obedience to this message, you are pushing them toward that safe passage away from everything meant to harm them. There will come a moment when they feel an unexplained urge to change direction, perhaps avoiding a meeting, postponing a trip, or stepping away from a dangerous decision. This shift will not be random. It will be the manifestation of your silent protection working through divine orchestration. Every act of faith you release now is like a beam of light cutting through the darkness that surrounds them. Even when you cannot see it physically, heaven is recording every effort you make and multiplying its power in unseen dimensions. Type Amen to get blessing. 622. In the coming days you may notice unexpected resistance, delays, confusion, or even strange opposition trying to pull your focus away from this mission. These are distractions sent to weaken your resolve, but know this: the more resistance that appears, the closer you are to a monumental breakthrough. Your love for this person is not an accident. It was planted by heaven as a divine key to unlock their future. The bond you share carries a unique frequency that disrupts negative forces and summons angelic intervention. When you speak protection over their life, even in whispers, angels respond instantly. When you envision them safe and whole, heavenly shields rise like walls of fire around them. Every single moment you choose to believe in their deliverance rewrites destiny. Soon a message will reach you, either through a call, a letter, or a sudden revelation showing that something drastic shifted in their life. They may never know the full truth of what almost happened, but you will know the unseen battle that was won. Type Amen to get blessing. 939. The enemy's plan was to tear away something precious from this loved one, something that would have changed them forever. It could have been a deep personal loss, a betrayal, or a tragedy that would have broken their spirit. But your presence is the divine interruption that stops it cold. There are moments when you may doubt your strength, wondering if you can truly change fate. But each time that thought arises, remember this: heaven does not send messages to the unworthy. You were chosen precisely because your spirit carries the power to save. The battle may not be visible, but its impact will be undeniable. People around them may comment on how fortunate they were to escape disaster or how lucky they were to receive unexpected help. But luck has nothing to do with it. It is divine intervention through you. When the storm finally passes, their life will not only be spared from devastation but redirected toward blessings greater than before. The shadow of loss will be replaced with an unshakable joy that only divine protection can bring. Type Amen to get blessing. 417. As the days unfold, you may feel a spiritual pull guiding you closer to this person emotionally or physically. Do not resist it. Heaven is aligning your paths so that your presence can further shield and strengthen them. They may confide in you unexpectedly, revealing fears or struggles they've kept hidden from everyone else. Listen closely, for within their words may be clues about the unseen danger still trying to reach them. Your discernment will become a weapon to dismantle it. Miracles often begin subtly: a sudden opportunity, a timely cancellation, a mysterious stranger offering help. Pay attention to these divine fingerprints. They are signs that the battle for their safety is being won. Every moment of hesitation, every whisper of doubt is being silenced by the heavenly forces working with you. The story of this person's life is being rewritten and you are holding the pen alongside the divine. Type Amen to get blessing. 581. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has not only seen your love but has also marked it as a divine shield. This shield now stretches over the one you cherish, absorbing every dart of darkness meant to pierce their peace. The loss that once loomed like a thundercloud is dissipating under the light of divine protection. Yet the final act is still unfolding. The enemy will make one last desperate attempt to strike, hoping to catch you off guard, but you will not falter. Your spirit is already fortified by angelic strength that cannot be shaken. When this final moment of testing arrives, you will feel a surge of confidence that does not come from human courage. It is heaven itself rising within you, commanding every dark force to flee. At that instant the threat will be permanently shattered. From that day forward, the one you love will step into a season of unexplainable favor. Opportunities will chase them. Healing will surround them, and even their enemies will withdraw in confusion, and it will all trace back to this moment. Your decision to act and protect. Type Amen to get blessing. 766. Even as you read these words, a wave of divine energy is moving through unseen realms, dismantling the chains that were meant to bind the one you love. Every plot that was written in secret is being exposed and unraveled by heavenly light. The devastating loss that once seemed certain is losing its power minute by minute. You might soon notice that circumstances begin to shift in ways that feel almost too perfect to be coincidence. Paths that were once blocked will open. A timely encounter or sudden message will bring clarity, ensuring that the danger cannot reach them. There will be moments when you feel a warm sensation on your hands or a calming presence around you. That is the touch of angels confirming that your actions are working, that heaven is listening, and that you are indeed changing the course of fate. By the time this spiritual mission is fulfilled, the life of the one you love will stand on unshakable ground. What was meant for their destruction will instead become a story of divine deliverance, with you as the silent protector behind it all. Type Amen to get blessing. 358. Your faith is not only saving them from immediate danger but also planting seeds for future blessings. This divine intervention will ripple through time, ensuring that their destiny remains untouchable for years to come. Generations will unknowingly benefit from the courage you've shown in this moment. It is as if heaven is rewriting the timeline of their life, weaving in miracles where there were once tragedies. Opportunities that were stolen are being restored. Relationships that could have been broken are being mended before the damage even begins. Even their health and inner peace will be renewed by this divine act. Invisible burdens weighing them down will lift, replaced by a strength and vitality they never imagined they could possess. This transformation is the reward for your decision to step in as their unseen guardian. One day they may look at you and feel an unexplainable sense of gratitude without knowing why. Deep in their spirit they will sense that you were the reason their future stayed intact. Even if words are never spoken, type Amen to get blessing 794. As the final hours of this battle draw near, you may feel a heightened sense of urgency. This is not anxiety, but a divine signal that the conclusion is approaching. Your continued faith is the final push needed to seal their safety forever. In these moments, speak life over their path, declare blessings over their name. Each word you release carries heavenly weight, forging spiritual walls that no enemy can breach. You may even notice sudden opposition from unexpected places, people questioning your actions or trying to pull you away from your purpose. Recognize this for what it is, an attempt to weaken the divine mission. Stand firm, for this is the moment when victory is almost within reach. When the climax of this unseen war finally passes, it will feel as though a heavy storm has been lifted from both your shoulders and theirs. A peace will settle, signaling that the battle has been won and their destiny has been secured. Type Amen to get blessing. 933. Archangel Michael says, "This message is not just a warning but a divine commission. You were born with a purpose that only now is fully coming to light. Protecting this person is not an accident. It is a sacred assignment given to you long before either of you knew the trials that would come. Every moment of love, every prayer, every act of courage you have shown up until now has been leading to this very mission. The heavens are rejoicing because you chose to rise and shield someone whose life holds immense divine value. When this is over, not only will their fate be saved, but your own life will also be transformed. Blessings will pour into your path as a divine reward for your obedience. Doors you never dreamed of walking through will swing open with ease. Your connection with this person will deepen, bonded by a spiritual thread that cannot be broken. The world will only see that something miraculous happened, but heaven will know it was you who carried out this divine rescue. Type Amen to get blessing. 602. The time is coming when you will see undeniable signs that your mission has succeeded. Perhaps a message of safety, a joyful reunion, or a revelation that exposes the hidden danger now defeated. When this moment arrives, your spirit will recognize it instantly. Do not be surprised if tears flow freely when you witness this divine victory. Those tears will not be of sorrow but of overwhelming relief and gratitude. You will know beyond doubt that heaven intervened because you listened and acted. Even as you move forward after this, your role as a protector will not end. You have been elevated spiritually, carrying a mantle of authority that will shield not just this one person but many others who will cross your path in the future. This is how legacies are built in the divine realm. Not through fame or recognition, but through quiet, unseen acts of love that shift destinies and silence darkness. You have become such a legacy bearer today. Type Amen to get blessing. 666.